The Trump campaign is in total panic mode after Donald Trump took a visit to Washington, D.C., and he spoke in front of House Republicans at the Capitol Hill Club, where he said that Milwaukee is a horrible city. Let me repeat. Donald Trump said Milwaukee is a horrible city. That also happens to be the city where the Republican National Convention will be taking place next month. And Donald Trump used the opportunity to speak in front of House Republicans to defame and attack the city of Milwaukee. Now, the Republicans are in a total kind of cover-up mode for Donald Trump. Wisconsin Republican Congress members are coming up with different stories about why Donald Trump called Milwaukee a horrible city. And for example, as Lawrence Andrea reports, Wisconsin Representative Glenn Grothman says that Trump made these comments when speaking about the election. Grothman said Trump was, quote, concerned about the election in Milwaukee and felt we need to do better in urban centers around the country. And that's why Donald Trump said it was a horrible city. Meanwhile, MAGA Republican Derek Van Orden posted another classic example of shitty reporting by a Democratic Party shill pretending to be a journalist. Lies, busy omission. Trump was specifically referring to the crime and the crime rate in Milwaukee. Meanwhile, Brian Steele wrote, I was in the room. President Trump, they call him that. He's not the president. Donald Trump did not say this. There is no better place than Wisconsin in July. And keeping on with the theme of just cursing, because like now in the MAGA Republican Party, all you do is like curse. That's like very normal. You lead curse chants in churches. You lead curse chants at political events. It's all about cursing now for them. Stephen Chung, the Trump campaign spokesperson, says, in response to Jake Sherman's very well reported piece, saying that Trump absolutely said it, undoubtedly. People, you can say you hear what you heard, but Trump said that in the room. Stephen Chung, the propagandist for Donald Trump and Trump's spokesperson, says, wrong, total bullshit. He never said it like how it's been falsely characterized. He was talking about how terrible the crime and voter fraud are. All right, that's what the Trump campaign is saying. Meanwhile, Milwaukee Mayor Johnson has responded to Donald Trump attacking the city of Milwaukee and saying it is a horrible city. Here, play the clip.
Well, Donald Trump wants to talk about things that he thinks are horrible. All of us lived through his presidency, so right back at you, buddy. I'd say that. Look, obviously Donald Trump is wrong about something yet again. I find it kind of perplexing. I find it kind of strange that he would insult the largest city in Wisconsin because he's running for president. He obviously wants to win Wisconsin, win the election. And so to insult the state that's hosting your convention, I think is kind of bizarre, actually. It's kind of unhinged in a way, especially considering the fact that in Milwaukee, there are about 50,000 Republicans who live right here in the city. So you're calling their home horrible. I mean, I don't quite understand that.
Let's take a look at the front page right now of Milwaukee's largest paper, their big digital website. The main page of the highest distribution newspaper in Wisconsin, the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel, has Trump calls Milwaukee a horrible city weeks before the RNC comes to town. President Biden posted the following. I happen to love Milwaukee, and it is a photo when the Milwaukee Bucks visited the White House after they won the NBA Finals, and you see him there with members of the team. We have other statements coming in as well from others about Donald Trump. Statements there and Donald Trump's behavior attacking the city. For example, we have Democratic Congresswoman Tammy Baldwin, who represents Wisconsin, praising the city of Milwaukee and all it has to offer as well, and pushing back at Donald Trump for calling Milwaukee a horrible, horrible city, as Donald Trump did right there. Want to show you this as well. Donald Trump then spoke with Republican senators, and it was just like a rambling and bizarre speech. Let's take a listen to what Donald Trump said here. Play the clip.
But we have to get elected. We have to take this beautiful place, and we have to make it really something very special again. Right now, it's not special. Right now, it's being scorned and being used as an example of when they look at the crime on the streets, when they look at all of the problems that we have, they're using us as a bad example of democracy. And they're getting away with murder, and we're not going to let it happen. So I just want to thank you for coming, and I want to thank everybody here. You're all either elected or you're going to be elected again and reelected, and I'm with every...
Adam Reif also reports the GOP appears to be scrambling to spin. A convention spokesperson now says Trump was referencing the ongoing political game the city and county are playing with Pierre Marquette Park, despite concerns being raised months ago. The city has still not designated a First Amendment zone. So now you have MAGA Republicans saying this was a First Amendment zone issue. Look, Donald Trump said it. He's in cover-up mode. And this seems to be, again, a major, major blow right here to him, to the campaign. And haven't seen them in this type of panic attack, for some time. Also, we have, here's a photo that emerged from Donald Trump's visit to the senators, Republican senators. There he is shaking the hand of Mitch McConnell, as the Patriot Takes account put it. A behind-the-scenes picture of Trump shaking hands with Mitch McConnell. This is what he does when MAGA folks are not around. You then have MAGA Republican Speaker of the House, MAGA Mike, praised the meeting with Donald Trump because he says Donald Trump was very nice to them. Here, play this clip.
The former president gave his endorsement to this leadership team, and does he want you to continue to be the speaker after the November election?
He said very complimentary things about all of us. We had sustained applause. He said, I'm doing a very good job. I mean, we're grateful for that. Look, we have to have continuity in leadership. We have to have a plan, and it has to be very carefully executed.
Just want to give you some other stats as well about Milwaukee. And now that MAGA Republicans are making up this all this fake stuff about the city, homicides in Milwaukee are down nearly 50%. Compared to 2 years ago. We know that crime was at a record high when Trump was in office, but actually crime is down in Milwaukee. And again, here's just more on the Trump spin update. More excuses coming in from the various MAGA Republicans trying to cover up from Donald Trump. This just in as well. The Democratic National Committee is following convicted felon Donald Trump with a mobile billboard showing footage from January 6th as he travels to meetings with House and Senate Republicans in D.C. A new post from the Biden-Harris headquarter campaign right now. Milwaukee, where we are having our convention, is a horrible city, which is a direct quote from Donald Trump right there. Donald Trump also praised Hannibal Lecter, said that Hannibal Lecter was a great person during his speech with House Republicans. He also claimed that Nancy Pelosi's daughter wanted him to be in a relationship with Nancy Pelosi and that they're of the same age and that things just didn't work out, to which Nancy Pelosi's daughter said, this is why he's an absolute unhinged maniac. He's obsessed with my mom and behaving just very, very strangely. Reminded of this article by the LA Times. If Trump loves America, why does he call our cities disgusting and embarrassing? Because he actually hates the United States of America. He hates our cities. And as Windsor Man puts it, says, to recap, Trump said he hates New York, even more than I should, called California a disgrace to our country, said Chicago was embarrassing to us as a nation, called Baltimore a disgusting rat and rodent infested mess, said Iowans were stupid, and now says Milwaukee is a horrible city. We will keep you posted as we learn more, but panic setting in the Trump campaign. Hit subscribe. We're on our way to 3 million subscribers thanks to your support. Have a wonderful day.
Enough! Send him to the big house, not the White House. Get the new exclusive tees, mugs, and stickers right now at store.MeidasTouch.com. That's store.MeidasTouch.com.